So like this is where everything started, right? When you wake up in the morning and you see the person who is the most chill VTuber, who is literally just like, just let me draw boobs and let me goon. She drops the document that she is dropping her main client. You're just like, oh, what the hell happened? What happened? Now you're curious. There's so many. There is one Google document. There's another Google. We are Google documented out of our balls. It's actually so sad. Yeah, there is just way too much to unpack. And before anyone would say anything, like, just look at the people in chat, right? Look at the people, all the people who is like commenting over and over and over. And this is basically the entire VTuber community. Right? This is basically everyone. Everyone, like even artists, VTubers, basically everyone, right? All the big, yeah, it's like everyone is here, right? So people who know, you know, people who don't know, let's see what happened, right? Trending sin. Oh my god. I mean, this could Sinders multiple. This could be something else. Who knows? It could be literally anything, right? But like, what happened, right? And then in the middle of this, you tweet about fucking Fortune. I was just happy that it's back. You know, it's for my anon. I was just happy. God damn! I'm gonna be honest with you. I was wondering if I should put up a dark extension for you, but then I was like, you know what? Now you have to feel the pain. You have to feel the pain and the disappointed. Everything. If I have the anon birthday back, yes. Google has native dark mode now. I'm sorry, you have to suffer because I'm suffering too. So this is the first document, right? And I'm going to do you a favor and I'm going to like sort of like speed read it for you. Yes, suffer. So that you will know what it's about. If you want, I will tell you a TLDR. The TLDR is, Nonetheless is the artist behind, I would say a huge amount of Sinder's artwork, right? Her VTube studio model, all the gamer subs labels, many things. Most of the artwork you have seen from Sinder, it's made by Nano. It's either Nano or Click, so she's one of the main artists. Yeah, TLD, don't be a dick, or if you are, like, send more money. But yeah, I apologize for the white screen. So the introduction, what she said is that I wanted to share my experience with Sinder and Red. The person referred to Red is the manager. Manager. He's a manager. His name is redacted. Yes. Hey Mirai, manager. For now, we will get onto that. So, Sinder and Red manipulating me, using me and dragging me into drama while sabotaging, slandering, and spreading lies about people I thought were her closest friends. Not only do I no longer wish to work with Sinder, but I want to share what I have endured over the years, shed light on what she has been doing behind other people's backs to protect artists and the friends that may be experiencing something similar. Yeah, so these are some heavy accusations. But as you will see, there is actually quite a lot of screenshots as proof. The only thing that have been like reused are the names. There's certain people who did not want it to be named. So we will. I know who the people are, but we are not going to name them. They will be called blank because they are blank, right? So, but as far as I know, this was I suppose a long time coming. So based on working with Redacted, Red Cinder's manager, and Cinder over the years, I'm sure they speak for each other, and there's no reason to believe Red was acting out without Cinder's consent and knowledge. We will get back to this, because just like a little bit to jump into the future, so Cinder fired her manager. But it also turns out that allegedly, according to someone who used to know Cinder, the manager might have been a little bit more than the manager, which is like, okay, whatever, that's her personal life, but that means that whatever Red said was probably okayed with Cinder. Okay, allegedly. Oh, the misery. So let's see. What happened to the slanders, right? Let's see what happened to the slanders. The first point is going to be... Of course, we will not be able to mention those who don't want to be mentioned, but Bao has done her own homework, right? So... Shondo was right again. So... yeah. Shondo is the prophecy queen, and her womb is eternal. It's true. She was years ahead. She knew everything. She started everything, and this is why we are here today. Yeah. I will start the screenshots showing them speaking ill of other creators and spreading rumors while manipulating me. That's in our best interest. In addition to spreading ill rumors, they complain and accuse Bao of giving their editor too much work, resulting in the editor not having any time for new clients, which will be important later on. The screenshots below them show... them showing affection and appreciation immediately followed by spreading rumors and lies to make other clients appear problematic, manipulate any future decisions regarding commissions. So, yes. There is... Wait a minute, can you... I'm just checking a certain thing. I think another person was not named. Okay. She wanted to stay out of it. I respect that. We are not bringing people who did not want to be brought into. But what you have to know is that Bao put her name out there because Bao was hurt and Bao was, let's be honest, screwed over. But you have to know that there are more. At least 3 or 4 people, right, who have been screwed over in ways or another. Yeah, and we are not naming them because they want their privacy, right? But if you know, you know. If you don't know, then, you know, then... Yeah, Bo is brave, my beautiful Bo, Betty. I'm not sure. Do you guys want me to read up the conversations? Or should I just read this up and you guys read the gray part your own? Cotton also showed... Yes. Yes, please. You want it? Okay. So, we will just start it from the middle in. Do context matters? Okay. Of course. I wanted to understand it better, especially if I have to cancel her for the second time. Well, with blank, she has given a lot of... So, the blank will represent a VTuber who we are not going to name, but the Cinder's manager is talking against, right? Well, with blank, she has given a lot of bias and priority at gamer subs, sometimes over Cinder, and we can't really confront them about it. And plus, she has gone 3D lately. Bo has been getting on our nerves for a while. I want you to know that we are talking about that they have been friends, right? And I mean, I don't know if Bao knows Red or not, but Bao knows Cinder, and they met up multiple times, right? And they are, like, close friends. And, oh, sorry, yeah, Bao has been getting on our nerves. Then we are talking about close friends. Or close-ish friends, however much you can do it in this community. She hijacked our YouTube editor a while ago, and is constantly picking artists that we work with. We have gotten to know her better being friends with her, but she really rubs us the wrong way with the things she does. Now, mind you, if you would have someone who is like rubbing you the wrong way, you would think that they would bring it up in a DM instead of going behind her back, but I apologize, I don't know. We wanted to try and safeguard our most important artist from her since she's already taken our editor, meaning Nano. And I don't mean taken like he doesn't work for us anymore. He does, but he has to dedicate time for her now, and sometimes that gets in the way of our project. Also, one of Bo's MV editors is the one that did Boss Rush MV, and now we are 99% sure she told him not to do more with us anymore. But I like your mother art, and it's the most important thing. That's the VTuber's entire image. So it's not even that they are talking shit about her, right? But they are also saying that she probably started talking shit behind their backs to people who they work with. I will tell you how this is work, usually with the VTuber industry. XY amount of VTuber commission an artist, the work comes back and it's amazing. And you also approach because, oh, if that person got something amazing, you also would like to have something amazing. And usually, you know, these people are freelancers, so they can work with literally anyone. So it's not a sin to commission someone who your friend commissioned. That's how simply life works. Some people take it more personally than others, but it usually should not be a problem. Or if it is, then, I don't know, suck a duck, I guess. Well, we love working with you. Sinder wouldn't be Sinder without Nano. Okay, but like, let me tell you a tea about the music video thing. Bo had original songs last year that had music video by her editor, and the songs flopped. So not only there is a lot of alleged information, but they are also literally telling that, oh yeah, I'm sorry, she's just not as good, I suppose. Which is, honestly, it's fucking baffling to me that you talk shit about someone who you allegedly call your closest friends, right? Isn't it called splitting the tea? No, it's spilling the tea, because that's what you do with tea. Her editor met us at TwitchCon and was saying that he would love to work with us, practically jumping through hoops to get something planned. We managed to have him squeeze in Boss Rush MV between his work with Bao, and he says he loved working on it and is super excited to work on the new music video project. Boss Rush song blows up and he's credited as editor. I ask him when he's free to do the next project. All of a sudden he changes his mind and only working with Bao going forward. No explanation. I want to point out that if I believe, the editor also put out a Google document sort of talking about this situation, that how his words and how the happenings were untrue. Yeah. It's similar but not quite, right? Oh, he did? Yeah, he absolutely did. There is some context missing since we know that Bao is behind the scenes. I just can't believe that they think that my baby potato with her singular IQ level would be this evil, scheming person who is just stealing artists and editor. She literally has one brain cell. But yeah, they're literally accusing Bo of doing the things they are doing. Yeah, I mean, listen, I love Bo, but let's be... Slandering? It's okay, clip it to her. You can send this. But basically, we don't have a music video editor now for our new boss project. If I remember correctly, the person wanted to work with Bao because they vibed better, and also there was some pressuring from left and right to be done with things, and then, you know, we will get to it. It's alright. We think Bo got pissed that her editor did an original song music video for her friends without her knowing, and it did 100 times better than her original songs last year, that she locked him up so no one else could work with him. So gentlemen, if you would like to be locked up in Bo's basement, feel free. Just, you know, just edit something nice and you will be locked up for free. And then had him make a public tweet on Twitter that he's only working with her going forward, like a literal announcement tweet. And now she's been barking up the tree of one of our Live to the animators, so like, and you, a Nano model. Nano is like, yeah, looking for me sounds sus for sure. I'm going to point out that Nano in these replies are going to be entirely neutral, because I'm 90% sure that she doesn't fucking know what he's talking about. But knowing that Nano went and talked about this to Bo, because that's how this entire thing came out. So don't be like, oh, she's replying in a strange way. She's 100% neutral. She's confused. She's like, whatever you say, man. You know? Whatever you say. I don't fucking know. It's annoying. I don't know, man. She has a way of guilt-tripping people to get her way. Red asked me to cancel on their closest friends, Bao, by asking me to cancel my work mid-progress, manipulating me into thinking it's okay since she has many connections and she will be fine anyway, so I wouldn't feel guilty about it or worry too much. And it was upsetting to me that Red contacted me specifically to check on me canceling the model I had planned with Bao. He's literally asking, did you cancel the model? I did not. I don't know this emote. Nano arc delayed to 2026. I'm scared to cancel with Bo. You shouldn't be. She has many connections. She will find someone super fast. I want you to know, if you go behind someone's back and you try to get them dropped by the artist they are working with, you're a tiny piece of shit. Okay? And I have no respect for you, because if you would have contacted Bao and said that, like, hey, maybe you shouldn't commission this artist, like, because it makes us, like, even that would be weird because it's none of your business, but it would be at least straightforward. This is just an absolute cunt move with a capital K, okay? Did you already design her outfit? I remember her showing it us to VapeCon. Yeah, I can give her design for free as an apology gift, right? Like, Nano is feeling pressured into it. You mean C? No, I meant it with a K. The exclusivity and blacklisting of other creators. Isn't it nice that we have, like, little chapters? Yeah, so it's like, imagine that one of the biggest VTubers manager is basically telling you that, oh, did you cancel? Did you cancel? Did you? Are you going to? Because, oh, she's so weird. Like, you don't know what's going to happen to you if you're with against a big person. Chapter 2. The return to the beginning. Aren't artist waitlists like massive, so they are really heavily impacting debut? Yeah, it is. I want you to know that when a VTuber is preparing for a debut, it's usually at least a year before they actually debut, and then you're lucky, because you need at least a half a year for art, and maybe another half a year for getting it rigged. So if the planning and designing is already done, you know, and then you have to suddenly find someone else, it's not easy. Yeah, so if you cancel, it's another year of wait. Exactly. A year? Listen, I finished my live today almost a year ago, and due to unforeseen circumstances, it's still getting rigged, right? And it's been more than a year now. So it is what it is. Accidents happen, but usually, especially popular artists, you have to think about. Nano does a lot of artists, right? Like, she actually has so many daughters, quote unquote daughters.
This was sad to read and hope the best for Bao. She's so sweet and unhinged, but she's just too amazing person.
I know. Yeah, Nano is basically one of the VTuber gods, right? You have to know, like, she did Iron Mouse, she did Buff Pop, she did Sylvie, she did Sinder, she did I'm having a stroke. I don't know. She did so many people, right? Like, she's doing Lily right now. She did Fruit. She did something for Zen as well. Yes. Yoshi. Yeah. True. So there's a lot of things. Skill? Yes. No, she didn't make me. I made myself. In the messages below, they mentioned wanting an exclusive titty contract, but they didn't want to pay for exclusive titties, but rather when a creator from their blacklist comes back from asking for a commission, they would guarantee me a model to work only for Sinder only, and if anyone asked me for commission, they would commission me instead to compensate not working with other creators. So what this means is that usually when you have exclusivity contract, they will slap you with a big bag of money and say like, okay, bitch, you work for me. Instead of that, what they wanted is that if someone approaches Nano, then Nano tells it to the manager, and then instead of taking that commission, they would commission Nano for some random art, right? But what you don't understand here is that if she constantly turns down people, then how would she be approached and be said that, hey, I have lost a commission because of you? If you constantly say no, eventually people will not ask you, right? So I am not even sure what they were thinking. How would this happen? It's actually crazy. This was strange. You know, so Nono is from like she's not American, right? She's from a smaller country. And I wonder if they were trying to pressure her into, yeah, she's from Brazil. I wonder if they were trying to pressure her into a certain direction with like a tiny amount of money sprinkled in front of her, despite her basically making huge people, right? Problem isn't the exclusivity, it's the snake behavior towards the friend. I think there is a lot of problem here that is like basically layers, right? This felt very strange given that one of the accusations they made was overworking their editor, yet their solution to me working with other creators was for them to essentially overwork me to keep me from working on other projects. The messages below show that their primary concern is that the more non-Sinder models I make, the less valuable my existing models become. It's hard to say how much this messed with my mind as an artist. That's such a stupid argument. You see what she is saying? Just because, like, let's say that she did an Iron Mouse model, right? Let's say she hypothetically worked on an Iron Mouse model and then she works on someone else's. Now, the someone else's model next to Cinder's and Iron Mouse would be less valuable because it's the same creator. I'm gonna be honest with you. If your design doesn't stand out as an independent VTuber, then you cannot blame the artist for it. I'm sorry, buddy, but that's on you, okay? Like, the art is whatever. It's not the art who will make you as a streamer or a VTuber. It's you and your personality. Yeah. The following screenshot is them setting up the blacklist. Oh, they actually have the blacklist. It's setting up the blacklist saying I'm not allowed to work with any new client or create any new outfits for VTuber 1 specifically. Justifying those things by saying that with each model, my art become less unique and special. Bro, did they just roast her in the middle of it? It's like, yeah, you are good, but also it's becoming kind of boring if you keep drawing. Bro, I would turn around and...
I know Sinder is big, but how delusional do you have to be to think you can outpay Mouse as of Vtuber?
Well, yeah, you know. On like one side, I want to believe that maybe the manager was a little bit overzealous to approach her with something like this. But at the same time, I have a hard time believing that she knew nothing about it. I want to think that he's being pushy, but you know, it's whatever. Yes, my art becomes less unique and special, and therefore Cinder somehow will become less special. The idea that my work as an artist and designer is devalued by working with people is insane and hurtful. After realizing what taking a deal with them would really mean for both of my workload and mental health, I backed out. So here is the screenshot again. I mean, like, if we wanted to have some kind of model exclusivity, what would you need to make that sustainable for you? Maybe you can share one of your ideas and I can check that out. Okay, so I got some ideas for this. I was driving, what you thinking? So, asked help from my friends. They don't know it's you, by the way. So, a monthly fee, calculating my monthly earnings. Also, how long would this be and if it counts for models I already worked on? Which is fair, right? Like, she's like, if you don't want me to work for anyone, then you have to pay how much I usually make during a month, right? Because I'm not going to starve just because you want to be special. Yeah, a retainer. Well, I think the main thing we are looking for are for you to not take on any brand new model, therefore don't make money, and to not make any models outfits with beep again. you would still be able to work on model outfits with all your other existing babies, and your artwork comms would be affected or wouldn't be affected. So there is a certain person that they view as competition, and they didn't want her to work on that person anymore, and they are willing to put aside the smaller people, right? You can still work on your smaller other existing babies, just not on this one person. One of our concerns is that more nano babies means nano models don't have the same value anymore, which is like, fuck you. Everyone would be blessed if they would have a nano model because all of them are drop dead gorgeous, but whatever. The second is that there is a few people that we would just rather not be able to have a model from you. That is such a cruel sentence to say. It's actually insane. That we would just rather if they wouldn't be able to compete. We would just rather if they would not have the chance and access to the same kind of level that we have, because this is like elitist, you know? That's what this is. That's so far, right? Yeah, basically they want monopoly. Maybe not any new babies at all. See here, he's like even trapping away that maybe don't even start new ones at all. We don't want that. It's don't desaturate yourself. Just work for us. The reason why I brought this all up is that there's been a lot of bias with another one of our partners with certain creators. And we would rather these creators not have what makes Sinder unique, which is your artwork. I love how he's absolutely even roasting Sinder, because Sinder is not unique because of the art. Sinder is unique because it's Sinder. Because of her personality, her sense of humor, her ASMR, and everything else. But okay, Mr. Manager, thank you. Yeah, just like a little bit of a casual roast. He's just like, just drama. What about, we can pay beep for you, and then you don't have to discount it from the next payment, and we will continue to giving you lots of mother work, I think 4 this year now, but you don't work with beep or beep at all again, models or art. I don't think you have ever done anything with beep or beep before. We also have gamer subs labels for you too, the AFK. Yeah, you guys can sort of like guess who these beep beeps are. Obviously, you know, one of them is going to be the people who publicly addressed it on Twitter. We don't talk about the rest of them, right? Because we are giving them privacy, because they chose to have privacy. But if you think real hard, you will figure it out, okay? But I only want you to know that the amount they offered was ridiculous. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Is there any way to add a little bit more? Still, as for our every now and then. Yeah, let me just say that it's not enough, okay? It was very much not enough. Trust me on this. Ridiculously low. Considering what they are asking, yes, ridiculously low. It is laughable. Take $5. That's it. And now you cannot work for anyone else. Easy.
WTH is going on.
We are just going through some tough times, man. We could do it like when Beep asks for us, you tell her no, and then tell us to buy another art piece, like so you still get job from it. Bro, like, who comes up with this mental gymnastics, bro? It's like, oh, tell us when this person wants art from you, you will just deny them, but we will ask you for something. Like, what? It is actually, like, I wonder if they just didn't hear themselves talking, or like, I don't know what happened here. Another example of speaking ill of other creators, right away they saw that I was working with Shy Lily. Okay, so if you guys don't know, Lily is getting a new Nano model. She has been drawing it publicly, so you can check out Nano's streams. It's beautiful. She's all coming together, huge tits and everything. Trying to once again make the idea of working with other clients seem like I'm setting myself up with problematic...
Tentacle are to be wrapped in tentacles.
Yeah.
Oh snap, when did I start talking in Chateau Zero?
Oopsie, yeah. I will listen.
Sits there and looks at the calendar. MF,
Yeah.
we aren't even 5th month of the year and we already had to deal with enough BS. Can echo 5 smoke.
Bro, tell me about it.
When gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss turns out to be your actual growth strategy. And then use your brand to just make people struggle to have cool things.
Bro. I know. Spy just busted a dog. Is she the Cerberus VTuber? Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I saw that there was a hint at her in one of the documents. Okay, we will get there. We will get there. You know, like we're still at Shy Lily, okay? First, we went through what Nano felt about Bo. Let's see the Shy Lily. I want you to know. Just think about it, okay? Just think about it. Lily and Sinder are working together within Gamer Subs, right? So, as much as you want it or not want it, they are close. Right? No! It's my beautiful girl. So, you just keep it in mind that we are talking about people who are close to each other, right? It's not just like some random person who you dislike from just like staring at the corner. It's just business. Shut up! They also continuously kept asking about my other clients' plans, which for them made the antenna go up, and immediately went into slandering Lily. They consistently try to reassure me that despite their best efforts, they just happen to keep trying to bring drama in as reasons for me to go exclusive, and that working with only Sinder is them trying to look out for me. What does that mean that the antenna goes up? Is it like ooh, I got triggered sort of situation? Or, you know, I'm aware. The gaslighting is insane. I hate it how this is all packaged like as we are looking out for you. I actually really hate it. Hey Nano, do you have more plans with Lily besides just the model, like outfits, merch or anything? Mind you, this is not his fucking business. This is personal business between an artist and a VTuber, but he's just like straight to the point. No foreplay, no hi, how are you, isn't the day sunny or something. No. It's just like, pinches the model so far. Okay, taking notes. Her asking you for a model just recently made the antenna go up. She's been acting weird towards Sinder lately, and we don't know if there is something going on. Oh, that's weird. Ever since after VCard launch. But what do you consider weird? Lately dipping out of collabs, they were both part of last minute, and now ghosting her messages. Cinder raided her a couple of times in the past week, and Lily won't acknowledge Cinder by name. Just like weird pretty stuff, I don't know. That's super weird since they both share the same store. I'm guessing that they are implying gamer subs here. Around Weaker's launch, they were talking and collabing, and I don't know what happened. But her asking you for a model after that is just weird. Honestly, I don't think so. Why would it be weird that one of the biggest VTubers is trying to ask one of the biggest VTuber artists to get a VTuber model? But okay, this might just be, you know. Even though she said she doesn't plan on getting a new model anytime soon. I don't know, I hate that we keep bringing you into the drama. Yeah, I thought it was quite early for her to go to a new model. Person look a bit menacing, so I don't talk to her. Feels like... No comment. Feels like we are going to have to compete with Lily if she is ghosting Cinder and wants the same model, mama. Yeah. Compete. Compete in for what? You know what for. You know what this is. It's like she wants to be like, what is every VTuber's dream, right? You want to be the top streamer. You want to have the biggest fan base. You want to be the one who brings the bag home, the most gamer sub sale, the most subscriptions, the most views on YouTube. Literally, just, you know, to be the biggest. So that's what they deem as a competition. Why do you think Redacted was asking Nano to drop literally everyone? It's not because Sinder is less special like this. It's because they don't want competition. Okay? They just don't want anyone else to grow big just because they have a good model and perhaps they have a good personality also. Typical greed. Well, yeah. Keep all the high quality models to herself. Yeah. They would like literally buy up all the artists and editors and whatnot. The idea that need to stay informed and gauge the competition is extremely upsetting and toxic to me. The competition they are referring to are people I thought they considered friends. Honestly, I don't think that it's strange that you're staying informed or like you're looking at the competition because you have to look at the competition. But the fact that you're trying to throw your friends under the bus and you're constantly backstabbing them behind them, now that's fucked up. Always have the supported and platforms in there. When I push back, the immediate response was blaming other creators, implying that they initiated.
Gage is pronounced gauge.
Gauge, okay. Initiated it by trying to work with me and that somehow justified their action. Oh yeah, and apparently there's a clip here where Sinder... They imply that Lily ignored Sinder when she spent over a minute thanking for the raid, which you can see in the clip. Whatever, it's a clip. You guys can check it. It's publicly available. So, real, is it just Sinder and Beep you have been doing continuous model outfits for? We will have the demon update list plus final arcade reference for you so as soon as it's finished. I think it is. I have an outfit for someone, plan 2. As for someone, got nothing for now, but she always comes up with something. Do you know who is rigging Lily's model? It's gonna be XY person. Thanks, Nano. So this is the gauging for information part. This is going to be interesting. Don't worry, just don't stress too much with the side things. It's bad for balding. I'm gonna go bald now. I will keep you in the loop about anything else going on with that. The balding? No, you fool! Just the stupid drama. Gotta stay competitive even when we shouldn't have to. Also, your PFP looks like a guy with a mustache. Don't go too far into competitiveness. It can get bad. Gotta chill sometimes. Hey, it's not us. We aren't the ones getting a model from the artist of the other gamer sub's owner out of the blue, ghosting them and then refusing to acknowledge them. This part is about Lily. Obviously. It's not us. It's Lily who is causing drama actually because he is the one ignoring us. She is the one who is actually trying to snag our artist away. Sorry, my pronouns are fuck shit, okay? Like, you guys are stupid for having it. I meant Lily. She's a girl. She has a vagina, okay? 10 out of 10 vagina. Below, I wanted to push back and make clear I was uncomfortable being dragged into a drama, and they responded by bringing up more drama, baseless games, all while trying to guilt trip me. It is ironic and crazy to me that I mentioned not wanting to be dragged into personal issues, only for them to multiple occasions mention other people's alleged drama. So, Sinder just wanted to say sorry. So this is not even with Redacted anymore. This is straight into Sinder, right? It's going to be like a straight conversation. No manager involved here. Unless, you know, he was breathing down on her shoulder, which I don't know. Could be anything. Sinder just wanted to say sorry for stepping back on the exclusivity there. Wanted to apologize personally to you since I talked about it with Red. But I just don't want to...
Lily is probably just sitting on the toilet fighting for her life. As could tell that woman to eat some vegetable beside takeouts and gamer subs.
Nah, she's fine. The gamer subs help. Not gonna lie.
Happy 22 months as
Ayo. I just don't want to be dragged into personal issues like that. After all, Beep's still client and makes me anxious the idea the kind of destroys my mental to do this kind of deal. Like, you have to understand that they are asking that Nano has been working with people for years, right? For years and years, and they are asking to drop literally everyone and just work with her. And everyone who had been relying on her. And if you think about it, it's actually worse. Because we are talking... Okay, I know you guys are gonna mean that, oh, business is business. But this is about business. If hypothetically one of her... Nano's old clients would come back and Nano would have to drop them because she's being asked by other people, that's a money loss. You know? Because she has to change. She has to find someone else. Burning bridges. Oh, we are not even talking about that.
2 years with the best space cats.
Hey, you old machine. Just wanted to let you know I still love working with you and Red, but I understand if things doesn't work out because of Beep. I just love my clients, right? She has loyalty. Thumbs up. I get it, Nano, and it was unfair to push it on you, but it's just really confusing going back and forth about it. I'm sorry, but there is nothing confusing about it. She's uncomfortable. She said multiple times she's uncomfortable, and you guys just don't want to take no for an answer. I just get compared to her a lot. Never fucking happened. I don't believe that. Who is Sinder getting compared to? Another person who looks nothing like her. 99% sure that this never happened. Okay? This is just some random thing. The new dog dropped, okay? We will get to that. We were at the beginning, bro. There is like so many things. I'm always living in someone's shadow, which is the reason why I read us about not making any models for her. And when you said I understand if things don't work out, it makes me feel like you're okay with not working with me anymore, which hurts so much after all this time. I really appreciate you, Nano, and it's your decision who you ultimately work with. But this is how I have been feeling. So, because she said that she is fine, like, what she is saying basically, Nano said that I would love to work with you guys, but if you guys feel like that you need someone who wants an exclusivity deal, then I'm willing to step back. Right? And she's throwing back at her that like, oh, you said, and I feel like you don't care about me. I don't really see the point of thinking about being compared to X. You're so much bigger already. You have done so much more. But I would never give X any priority over you. Also, there's not even any model for her being discussed. I just want to sleep clear-minded. Also, I'm fine not doing her models, but at least the gamer subs R stuff would be fine with me. I don't want to be 100% asshole to her, that's all. It's not me, but other people's opinions of us. We are not going to name the person, but you think about all the people Nano did artwork for, and think about it. Is there anyone who looks like Sinder? There isn't. This is just some bullshit pulled out of someone's asshole, okay? Because every Nano model is unique and has so much work put into it. I'm just trying to not get involved in any drama. Oh, famous last words. Other people want to talk comparing about us, but I understand where you're coming from, Nano. There's no hot feelings. Sorry about this. My mental is just a bit weak. Same girl. I'm sorry for bringing this to you. I want you to get that money. The whole situation is just kind of sucky. I just wanna get along. I'm sorry. I must add it here that if you don't want drama and you just wanna get along, then maybe don't have your manager try to screw over people behind their backs. Like, I don't mean that you cannot shit talk about them, that, oh, like, her ass is flat or whatever. But, like, this is affecting more than just their mood, you know? This is their livelihood. This is their job. This is their business. This is their money earning potential. So... Manager, yes. Allegedly. I understand if things don't work out about this. It would be mostly if you hate me for not burning beeps down from my list. I would never hate you. Thank you, and same, I'm just an insecure bitch. I love everything we have done together. I want to keep doing more. People saying dumb shit online just makes me stressed. This is not going to be a good week for her then. justifying their behavior by stating that they're simply looking out for me when none of this was anything to do with me to begin with, and manipulating me into being grateful for earning well thanks to them despite the loss from the work, long-time returning clients and new clients. I want you to know that Nano as an artist is so big that if she would say that, hey, I have 3 commission slots for $15,000 and you can get your own nano model, she would get filled up in 5 minutes. Insta easy, like you wouldn't have to wait, okay? So she's so popular that they would throw more than that. It would take that long, oh my apologies, less than a minute. Concerning my work and my models as a team, another example is going after other clients of mine before, claiming that having more clients alongside them makes my work less special with the occurrence is just business. Manipulating me into believing that working with her is special for multiple reasons and that I risk losing that special something as a client if I prefer to work with others. No acknowledgements of my reasoning and need for working with other clients due to the nature of my work, solely focused on their issues. Hey Maga! I would also like to note that this screenshot is one of the many occasions that indicate that Red speaks on Sinder's behalf. I was originally concerned with everything going through Red that it may not have been 100% of Sinder's feelings or wants. I messaged her about it to make sure that he spoke on her behalf and confirmed with both of them this was the case. So everything that Red said was probably okayed by Sinder, or if not like word to word okays, you know, it has been taken into consideration. That's what happened. Yeah, she probably knows about it. Hey Cinder, you're feeling okay? I talked with Red and I believe he talked to you already, and I thought it would be the best if I check you personally. Actually, I wanted to know better your thoughts because Red tried to talk me and I think I misunderstood a few things. I'm doing good. What's up? It's mostly about this. Okay, I'm gonna try to read this up, but it's very tiny. Not to discredit any of your work because everything you work on is top of the line incredible, but when everyone is a nano baby, it feels less special to be one, if that makes sense. Kind of been getting the feeling from gamer subs lately too. So what they are referring here to is that, you know how the gamer subs has like labels and arts on it, like on the flavors, and that Nano drew for a few people, and it's not only about the models anymore, but they don't like the gamer subs either. Did she just shit talk gamer subs? No, it's not about that. It's about that they don't want Nano to work on gamer subs labels because it's less special if everyone has a Nano gamer sub label. They just really want to hook her talent. I understand. I thought on cancelling some models because of it, but then I realized it's not very fair for me. I understand what he means, but at the end of the day, it's just business. Of course we love working with you and want to keep working together, but if you prefer to work with other clients instead of me, I know it's for a reason for you to help grow and not because you don't like me. Being one of your very first model babies was amazing. I was happy to be able to find someone to help you with the live 2D cutting to improve your skills. I'm sorry, that's so manipulative, bro. It's like, do you remember when I helped you to learn this thing? Do you remember when I became famous and I lifted you up so that you can be where you are? And I think that's a big part why everyone loved the 1.0. Oh, okay, so it's not because Nano drew it well. It's because Cinder helped finding someone to cut the live 2D and then the rigger rigged it well. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's...
Say thank you, Nano. Say thank you right now. It's just business. Say thank you. It's just business.
I can have Red send you a list of our plans for the future and estimated due dates, so just let us know what you actually want to work on. That way, I have time to look for someone else if you don't have time for my project or don't want to do them. It feels special to only have your model art for all of my outfits, but just let me know if you don't have time for me to be an exclusive nano art baby anymore.
Squash popcorn.
It almost feels like that she wants her
Don't
to...
mind these bits, it's just business.
It's just business, bro. It's nice business.
Sinder potentially getting cancelled was not on my bingo cards. Chapaware.
I am baffled. You know why I'm baffled about this? I will tell you in a split second.
Unfortunately, it seems like so much of this industry drama is because as much as VTubing is a business, it's also a community, and if you focus too much on one or the other, shit goes sideways.
Do you know why it's shocking for me? Oh, shush! Shut up, trash.
Don't sorry us coo. These bits is just business leisure for
It's just
corpa.
business. The reason why it's so freaking weird, because it's entirely unnecessary. Like, if she just wouldn't have done anything like this, she would have still gotten priority from Nano as like a long-term client, as like one of them. And you literally have no reason to kick someone else's
Pokato,
ladder.
hello everyone, hope you doing good.
Hey, Onyama! Just for the bro, but trust me, it was not enough. It was just not enough. It feels so unreal. This is, I am not going to pretend that I was best friends with Sinder. This is not the kind of side that I get to know. And that's why this is very strange for me. Because let's be real, like, we can all be cunts, right? Anyone can be a cunt. Anyone can have a hot take. Anyone can make a bad decision and piss off someone. But this is a continuous bad take over and over and just like manipulating and gaslighting, and it's not just like, oh oopsie, I have my period, I was a cunt today. You know?
Hello?
Yeah.
This is
Hello?
the 1700s. We're sorry for disturbing you. But the streets are too dark these days. We'd like our gaslighting back.
Oh, Jesus. But, yeah, so I also think important for you to work on projects that you're excited about. So I will go through my plans with Red and send you our ideas to see if it's possible with your schedule. I know he can be a little pushy sometimes, but it's because he's just doing business for me. Oh my God, this is really going to be a quote. It's just business for me to grow too. And he absolutely loves your work just as much as I do. It's just business, buddy. It's okay, we'll update you. Sounds great to me. Red tries to make it look like they never meant it for to appear, like they wanted me to exclusive by framing
Dearest Koo, when
Yeah.
is the last time you touched grass?
Never.
Asking for a friend.
Never. We made this... never.
Hello as Koo.
Hello?
I hope you understand if I watch other tubers. You'll always be my special BB, but my friends told me it's a bit unfair to stop watching other tubers. As Koo, if you want your manager to reach out to me, then feel free.
I will
always
personally
keep a
beat you
viewing
up.
slot open for you as Koo.
Shut up.
I can't believe how stupid people are to badmouth others with someone who has lots of clients and not think it will not come out when they left receipts via text communication.
That's not the crazy. The crazy is that they are friends. They keep doing collabs
It's
together.
wild now that there's 5 documents.
Bro, oh my God. 5? Oh my God. They just don't stop coming. I don't know how to do it.
I've only watched Sinder for like 5 minutes before. And
Yeah.
this even surprises me. Like what the heck? Oh, also, what do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef.
Oh my God. You guys are right. This is in 2023. I have not even clocked that. I thought that this was like a recent converse. This has been going on for more than 2 years to try to cuck people. Oh my God. I didn't see. I was like, oh, this must be, I was like, oh, it's like, you know, must be like last Christmas or something. Oh my God. So Red tries to make it look like they never meant for it to appear, like they wanted me to be exclusive, framing it as something I wanted while immediately doubling down on the fact that working with more people makes my work less special and no longer unique, as if every design is just a Cinder clone. So it's about working with Cinder. My friends told me a bit unfair for me to stop doing the other models with Cinder, which I agree with them. I'm a freelance artist. I should do whatever I want to do. I don't want to take sides on any drama or situations. I still always have a way to open slots for Cinder, but I won't be having her as my only consumer. I agree, you're a free artist and you should do what you want, but I was under the impression that taking on more Cinder work is what you wanted to do. I didn't think like it was we were making you do that. Guess we got a misunderstanding on both sides. It's more about this. Oh, I see. I mean, what I said is still true about how we feel, but I wasn't saying you had to only do work with Cinder. This is absolutely what they said. That you should only work with Cinder, drop everyone else. That's with anything though, not just your work. If you have something special and then everyone wants to get that, it makes it less special. I'm sorry you were under the impression you were trying to make you only do work for us. I will keep things more business talk and less emotional, Law. Just let me know how this will affect your schedule so I can tell Cinder after. Sorry for the stress. Teehee, yeah, we didn't mean to. Please don't go. We didn't mean it like that. Right? I'm sorry. Teehee. My apologies. I have the TTS muted because then we will never get to the end of it because there's still like, I'm a little bit less than halfway and there's like so many documents. But I love you. Thank you for your business. It is just business. Thank you for your bits and business. No, but every single model I do is unique and I make them special in their way. It's not like I'm selling Cinder to everyone. Please don't feel that way. No, I know you pour your heart and soul into the models and they are all incredible. I'm sorry I made you... She's way too apologetic about this. I'm sorry I made you both feel this way. It's simply business. I want this on a t-shirt right now. Normalizing the behavior once again by stating that it's simply business to sabotage other VTuber careers and not work with them and focus on Cinder instead. It's okay, Nano. You're just making a living and making a name for yourself, and I can't blame you for accepting work from other big names in the industry and having very desirable talent. If you end up filling your model schedule again, like it was, let me know. You will have to replan some things depending on that. Thank you for understanding my side. And this is where the document ended, and everyone was happy, and there was no drama after it. They finally understood each other's sides. And they went their separate ways and we had our happy ending. Yeah, the end. That's it. Just don't take it personal. I still love working with you guys. And again, apologize for the trouble with your plans. I will still revisit my list and see what I got. Business is business. I want it on a t-shirt, I swear. If you want to go through the projects we talked about and let me know which ones you would want to do. Is this about Beep model, no? Yeah, I want to take it, but I don't want to disrespect Cinder. I just want to do pretty models. No hurt feelings. Business is business. Yet again. How business are we? The business is booming. There's so much stonks in chat right now. Nano, you're a freelance artist and Beep is a long-time client, so it makes sense for you to continue doing work for her. I understand the logistics of it. At the end of the day, you need to do what's best for you. I really appreciate understanding my side. So this will be the happy ending. I do understand your side too, but sadly it's something between you two and not me. I shouldn't get involved in this fight. I just go art brrr. Right, I know. I just didn't think our conversation, other conversations sounded like I was trying to make you not work with her on the model. I'm sorry, wasn't there literally where they were saying, do not work on it? Like, don't take new clients, don't do... You remember the blacklist that you're not allowed to work with this, and this, and this? And also no new outfit for this, and also don't take new people. This. Like, Beep especially. Maybe I just consider the situation too much. My mistake for thinking this way. It's okay. Dude, the gaslighting is so lit right now. But are we good for real? This feel like a weird breakup. I'm stressing. Me and you are good, but I still have to tell this to Cinder. It will be fine. Don't worry. I think she's sleeping. Yeah. damage control, making sure none of this reaches other VTubers. It's all kept hush-hush, while also providing proof that they know what they do is ill-intended and should not get out, as it would cause issues for Cinder's career to be painted in this light. Note that the on-call shot at VTuber 1 is even spoilered, a hidden message in Discord, so it wouldn't accidentally be leaked. Oh. I try to be transparent as much as possible. I think it's fair for both sides to feel this way. You didn't tell VTuber 1 that you cancelled because of Sinder, did you? No. I told all of them it was... You see this? You didn't tell that you cancelled on that person because of he asked you to do, right? No. I told them it was health issues. I would never blame anyone besides... We never want you to make you feel like we're making you or forcing you to work or not work on something, especially if it's something you want/don't want to. And our conversation the other day wasn't meant... Why? They are saying lasagna and I'm getting a pizza. I swear to God. I am getting gaslit now. I'm like, did I read the previous conversations right? Is it how it happened? Is that what happened? Hee. Now I am like, maybe I misread it. Maybe I have to like scroll back. The psyop. Again, sorry that it sounded like I was telling you to only do... But that's You know why he's saying it? It's because Nano stepped back. He's like, hey, I'm weirded out. I don't think I'm comfortable with this. And so it's like, Red is like, yeah, no, that's not what I meant. No, you misunderstood. Like, you know, you have to understand. You're not American. It's not your first language. Your English, bad. You misunderstood. We made this shit up. Not real. Yeah, totally bad. Wrong idea. Well, let's see if Beep wants a nano model or not. And I hope Beep finds someone else. Angry, fucking, cursed... whatever that emote is. Yeah, that thing. Jesus Christ. The constant obsession with VTuber 1 and claiming that she is asking for this by causing this unspoken competition, which is coming from absolutely no other source than Sinder herself. I think it's more like wanting her to recognize Sinder, even though it literally doesn't matter. I feel like there's this unspoken competition between them, like they need to one-up each other because VTuber 1 can't get along. There's nothing like this. There's absolutely nothing like this. This is pure unadulterated jealousy, and I have no idea where is it coming from. Competition business, but it's just so... It's so weird. It's so random. I don't understand why this person. I would understand if it would be another person, but this person, no. But I also understand her point of view. A new VTuber who people say looks, sounds, and acts like you, she does not, becomes just as successful as you in a year. If she did recognize Sinder as an equal or a friend, then it would be like she's endorsing her copy. There's no way... We are not going to name the VTuber, but just go through Nano's children catalog and you will see that there is no one who resembles like Sinder. There is no one. Literally no one. I seen some people, her replacement, no one said that. They share a lot of the same audience too. Well, isn't that inevitable? Isn't basically every VTuber shares a little bit of their audience with the other people, and that's normal? Just as I would share audience with like Bo and Bo shares it with me, or like, I don't know. I saw some Sinder fans even on my Discord. It's not like I'm going to kick them out and just like, okay, go home, brother. You're only allowed to watch one singular VTuber. That's it. Pack it up. Go home. You're the only one. Yeah, no hoeing. Okay, I believe you. Like, at the end of the day, it isn't about how much we make compared to... This is absolutely about how much we make? I just realized how Red kind of implied that the earnings are both of their earnings. Okay. We just want her to recognize, hey, Sinder is a big VTuber too. she got there on her own merits, just like you did. Get along, and the marketing potential and money they could make if they teamed up. I just know anything we do, she's watching and will take from or try how to do. Oh my god. You know the spinning figurine we had on stream? VTubers once figurine was announced on Wednesdays. No spinning figurine. Simber debut Saturday, everyone hears about it. Figurine announced. Spinning figurine on the screen with figure right next to it. Stream yesterday, first stream since Sinder debut. Guess what? Spinning figurine with figurine next to it. Well, God forbid that VTubers approach the same company to do, you know, the same thing. Do you remember when everyone was doing makeshift plushies? I would like to officially cancel every VTuber, including Vedal, who made makeshift plushies, because how dare they? It's kind of rude, especially if you had it spin. Everyone is getting cancelled. Then like a month later, unfollowed her on Twitter and started taking her ideas, Cinder's ideas, like Flame. Oh, this is... We know who is this about. It's the fourth document. This is Miss Fourth document. Like the Flames. And now she is basically rebundled to more of Fire Cerberus, using fire emojis all the time. Never did that before. It's funny because she used to call herself a hellhound, but stopped when Cinder grew past her, and now uses Cerberus or Cerberpop or whatever her lore says she says, I don't know. The unfollow is weird. Yeah, so it's like, there was also an unprovoked tweets from her, like, I didn't copy anyone else's for my design. My design is all me. This is who I am. Like, huh? Who are you saying that to? Oh lol, on a random Cinder clips on YouTube, there was one dedicated VTuber fan, or someone she knew that would comment on these clips, saying like, when you're going to clip VTuber, only Cinder clips. I would like to highlight the irony of expecting to be entitled to the recognition for her own efforts and size when her own active efforts are tied to sabotaging this very same VTuber. Also, feeling entitled and insisting to be recognized by someone else is odd. Thanks for taking the time. We are not hurting anyone. This is all alleged. This is all one-sided. We are respectfully just gathering information and reporting on the news. So this was like one of the things, and Bo was following it up with a different document, because she said that I was hurt by someone who I thought was friend. This happened overnight. This happened at 7:48 a.m. for me. So basically, I woke up at 9 and everything was on fire already. Literally. You have a message. I know. It's my big... I actually have no idea. I don't want to talk shit. I didn't have a message before, but now I do. I'm sorry. It's actually Osmongold. No, it's just an artist I'm working with. Never mind, it wasn't Osmongold, my beloved. He's on vacation, you know, and I told him to text me because I get jealous. Is it Cinder saying, please quit just business? You're stupid. No. So, let's see. This is a shorter document, but it's a bit more personal. It's not just business anymore, okay? This is a little bit less personal, or more personal, less business, but still business. It is merely business. Hello, this is Babao. I will only speak to what Nano has decided to share with the public and the messages that directly mention me by name. I would kindly like to ask everyone to refrain from turning this into a witch hunt and remember that we are still humans at the end of the day. Before I start, I want to point out why I'm addressing both Cinder and Red, despite the messages being largely from Red. Many times throughout the messages, the words we are, our occur numerous times. As someone who was close to and worked with Cinder for years, I have a first-hand experience on how Cinder and Red collaborate and the extent to which Red operates as her primary point of contact in her professional and personal projects. It is that experience that leads me to believe that all requests and messages sent by Red were both known about and approved of by Cinder. in March 2024, I announced that one of my Subathon goals was a live today model. So if you guys want to, it's like you can check it. That Bo had her little scheduling thing, and there was a commission sexy mommy live today model, right? So I suppose that she reached the goal. And yeah, very based, a little bit of mommy before the breeding session. Nonetheless was going to be the live to the illustrator. After she finished both the design and the base model sketch, there was suddenly a back and forth on whether or not she had the physical or mental capacity to continue my model. Well, we all know why this could have happened, and who was the little devil whispering into his ears, who was sitting on her shoulder. I was very sad, as I had not only teased the screenshot of the model sketch on Twitter, but I had grown very attached to the design and showed it to all my friends in a private group chat that Sinder was part of. I shared how devastated I was, and she did not comment or say anything, despite the others in the group chat comforting and reassuring me. Honestly, at this point, it's probably better that she didn't, because imagine that she says that, like, no, don't work with her. Also, oh no, Bo, this is so sad. Oh man, I don't know how oh man, she's just a bitch. She just doesn't want to take it, girl. You deserve someone else. Like, that would have been worse. So I guess silence is alright. In this case, I now realize that the reason for her silence was because Sinder and Redacted were deliberately sabotaging ongoing commissions and blocking VTubers such as myself from having access to art from Nonetheless. Hey, Project! What about... Oh, yeah, we read this from the other one, right? And we have Bo Uncensored. This is the great blacklist of 2025. Wait, this is 2025? This is just January. We are actually in the present, ladies and gentlemen. So this is fresh. The blacklist is fresh. Yes, we have another VTuber who came out on Twitter that one of the name was her. I don't know if that's allowed to be told who that person was, because it's public knowledge at this point. Right? But, yeah, you guys can find it. And then. Nano asked Redacted on why he's encouraging her not to finish my model. Redacted then lists my name amongst various VTubers, as well as the vendettas Cinder and Red harbor against each. Bo has been getting on our nerves. She hijacked the YouTube editor, constantly picking up our artists that work with. Now she's barking up the tree as a way of guilt. I want you to know that this part sucks ass, because if you would check how many times Cinder and Bo released a song together, how many times they collabed together, that they were all part of like the girly pop thing where they played games together. It's not just like, oh, competition from the other side of the internet. They actually met up in real life. They knew each other. They still know each other, right? So this is deliberately trying to throw your friend under the bus just so that you can shine brighter. This is what Redacted lists as the reason why Nanola should cancel her ongoing live to decommission with me, all while continuing to collaborate with me and pretending to be my friend. This is not what friends do. Friends do not sabotage their other friends out of business opportunities. Friends do not spread lies to fuel selfish narratives. Friends do not use the private information they get from privilege of being close friends just to use it to manipulate others. If stepping on your friends and abusing your power and connections is how you get the top, then I hope you realize no one will be left when you get there. Right? This is the famous, did you cancel the model? Oh, I don't wanna. Well, imagine that's someone who you have been friends for years. Just like, it turns out that anything and everything that didn't work out, it could have been because of them. Like, how much of a deep cut is that? Imagine telling your friend about your new model, you're excited, and then they get the artist to cancel on you. Yeah. Imagine sharing it in your Discord chat. It's like, oh my god, it's going to be so beautiful. Next time the artist comes by, oh, I can't do it. And you're like, oh, but why? And then it turns out that, you know, you weren't paranoid, but like actually should have trusted yourself. More screenshots, them urging Nano to cancel the ongoing live to the commission with me. Even mentioning how excited I was about it when I showed them during Sinder and I concert at VeepCon 2024. Bro. Oh yeah. Yeah, right. I don't think this was in the previous document. She was like, I can give her the design for free, right? Nano says, because Nano felt pressured into it. Red says, don't sell yourself short. I think she would be fine with taking the design and finding someone else. I wouldn't offer it for free. Maybe half the price if she starts shit, lol. So not only they cocked her from the artist, but they also try to make her pay for it. Like, oh, no, don't give her for free. No, don't do it. It's already done. You should get your money. Offer it for half the price if she starts shit. This is how you talk about your friend. That if she starts shit. This Cinder co-sign on this, we do not know, okay? Everything that Red says is the words of Red, and whatever Cinder says, maybe Cinder got the TLDR version of it that did not have the shit talk part, right? But more or less, you have to accept the fact that she must have been aware to some level. You know? Even if it was indirectly, yeah. Hey, it's just business. True. Yeah, you're right. I will talk to her. We'll also close the model inquiry today. Opening that was a mistake. I wouldn't offer it for free, maybe half the price if she starts shit. I don't know what I have ever done to either Red or Cinder to deserve this level of vitriol towards me. I don't remember having any issue or any problem that couldn't have been solved by talking. Regarding the messages where Cinder and Redacted openly accused me of stealing their YouTube editor, Boss Rush music video animator, as well as any artist they have worked with. Hi Kaiser, nice to meet you. I was just watching your stream highlight from me and Cinder's collab, and I really loved your editing style and humor. I was curious if I could request a video edit from you every now and then, and if you have some availability. My username is Bao on Discord if you want to chit chat or more. Thanks again. Do not start spamming her Discord. Do not. She's going to shit in your bed. Hi, Bao. I would love to edit a video for you. I just sent a friend request. Do not. I will also shit in your bed if you harass her. Let Bao be. She hijacked our video editor. Their YouTube editor, Kaiser, is mutual YouTube channel editor for me and Cinder. My channel manager, June, and I asked Kaiser for one stream highlight per month as we are aware of his extensive position as Cinder's channel manager. I made a point to note this in my inquiry. You know, with this, I think I could get cancelled because, for example, Leshy is working for many people, right? But I also constantly pound Leshy with my raging dick to work for me more. So the next document is going to be against me. I'm sorry. You do what? Yeah, you heard it. I'm going to be the one who gets it because I also approached an editor who happens to work for other people and not just one singular person. I didn't know that editors are one use only. You find one person and that's it. Same with artists. Easy cancelled. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm already getting... Imagine us having right into my basement you go. Shut the fuck up. You're only editing for me. I will buy you for $5 with an exclusivity deal. How could you? It is just business. I'm sorry, fellas. It's nothing personal. It's just business. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, me cancelled. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, buddy. It has to be. It is what it is.
I expect my hitman to say before he shoots me in the face, not something my friends say about me behind my back.
I'm sorry, buddy. It's just business. It's just business. Hey, Heyo!
Asku, I don't know how to edit, but can you still buy me and put me in the basement?
We will talk about it. Okay, but you cannot be in touch with anyone else. Okay, only with me. Sorry. On March 20th, I started a group Discord call that lasted 5 hours to hang out with my editors. In this group call, Kaiser shared with us that he was afraid to ask Sinder for a raise because he initially turned down an exclusivity deal. Bro, is Cinder's team literally trying to put exclusivity deal on everyone? Like, they are not, they just have to be like paid servants, only to one household. This is not the artist anymore. This is the editor. This is what they accuse Bao of. Yeah, exactly. Do you remember that they said that Bao is like stealing the
And thus
entire
we
thing?
learn. If you're a piece of human excrement, and backstab people because of jealousy and selfishness, eventually, it all will come out.
Let's not
But
call
I guess it's
people
all
names,
just business.
gentlemen.
Also, hi, happy anniversary.
Let's not call people names, gentlemen. You have to
Asku being a
understand.
virgin is not her fault.
Okay, shut up. You have to understand, we are seeing one side of it, and we don't need to call them these things. Yeah, and shut up, I'm talking. We don't need to call them. We already know. Like, I would say that the colors are already showing. I'm sure that there will be a sort of nuance to it once we will get the other side. Maybe that we haven't seen, but remember how Bao's document started? Everyone is human, okay? They clearly made mistakes, many mistakes even, but you don't have to call them names. It's just business. Yeah, it's okay. It's just business. Do not call them names. Let's call it business, okay? Ruthless businessmen and businesswomen. It is just business. Yeah, so he was scared to ask Sinder a raise because he initially turned down an exclusivity deal. As a friend to both Sinder and Kaiser, I encouraged him to take the deal and reassured him that it would not change our friendship, as I would never want someone I care about to miss out on an opportunity, even if it meant I would lose him as an editor. The other editors who were in the call can corroborate this. So we have other people, you know, unless Bao locked them up in the basement and they are getting whipped and they have a gun held against their toenails, because then we don't know. But, you know, I'm sharing this context because there are no words to describe the hurt and betrayal I feel now, knowing that on the other side of this conversation, Sinder and Red were actively portraying me as a thief, a detriment to their business. I have only ever supported them and their activities and never once thought that I had somehow gotten on their nerves. Bo had original songs last year, had the MVs by her editor, and the songs flopped. Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I am especially upset about this because I have knew Bao's songs before I get to know her as a person, and I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm biased and personally invested in this because I love Bao's songs, and to say that it's flopped and just being so distasteful about it, I'm sorry. It's just mean.
Bro, it hurts so much. I will close my eyes and ears very hard and pretend this is not real. Is it really that hard to act like adults?
I'm afraid so. I'm afraid so, gentlemen. So, yeah, so we already read this in the Nano document, so I will not read it anymore. I'm in shock and disbelief that this is the narrative they decided I deserved, saying that I harbored an invisible jealousy because my songs flopped, quote-unquote flopped, make me feel sick to my stomach. In late... Thank you, Naka! Sinder locked down her Discord? Well... Yeah, this is why I say that you guys shouldn't call her names, right? Because everyone will know about this entire conversation, but no one should pile up on her. It's going to backfire into her face because now every information is out, right? And it's going to be very, very hard to move on from that. But there is one thing that I hate more than people who gaslight and backstab, and that is when people are not giving the sinners the chance to repent and become better. Because I don't think it's fair. no matter what you do, you have to allow them to learn from it and be better. You don't have to push them to the brink of jumping off a cliff, because they will not learn anything. I really actually hope that she will come back, address it, apologize to the involved parties, and move on from it. And then everyone else, whoever is watching her, can make up their own fucking opinions. If you decided that you don't want to watch her anymore, then don't. If you watch her, then love her, support her equally. That is all. Does she really deserve another chance? Everyone deserves another chance, okay? Especially over just something trivial as this. Is it a cunt move? Absolutely. But does she deserve a second chance? Abso-fucking-lutely. You know? Absolutely. It's not even a question. In late 2024, I was dealing with debilitating TMG pain that resulted in me having to drain fluid from my jaw joint. You know why this happened? This is because of me. Bo was giving me too much blowjobs, and I clicked her jaw out. It's on me. I have to apologize for this. This was personal. Yeah, sorry. Having to drain a fluid from my jaw joint to open my mouth properly. I'm sorry. It's just Kuta is girthy, man. Like, I'm sorry. I know I should have like hold on to the girth, but my apologies, fellas. I did that. I know. They both know this. I always wanted my friends to succeed alongside me, and I don't know how they could say these things while simultaneously weaponizing my most vulnerable moments against me. We are 99% sure she told him, Sacramur, not to do any more with us.
Is that why you got the dick reduction surgery?
Yes. Yes. I couldn't hurt my Pookie anymore. Okay? I'm sorry. She's just such a sweet girl, and her head is impeccable. So I had to have a little bit, you know. But yeah, so the Sacramur who he's the one who made the Boss Rush music video. If I believe correctly, the Boss Rush music video is Tricky, Sinder, and Vienna. I believe it's like a trio music video. Yes. So we are talking about that one. Yes, yes. So this is the person tweet that after I finish up 2 more commissions, I will be shutting down my comms forever, editing anonymously in-house for Bo. Freelance have been fun and got to work with lots of cool people, but I'm putting myself and Bo's content as my only priorities for the future. So it turns out that the guy who used to work with Sinder felt more comfortable working with Bo, because Bo has a legendary head, and he was like, you know what, I would like to be a full-time Bo head receiver, right? Yeah, we all know why, okay? We all know exactly why. And that's why he decided that he's going to just work for him, or her. In these messages, Sinder and Red are referring to my animator, Sacramur, whom I have been working since 2023. Can't blame him, I know. Hi, I'm going to bed. Give me your rates and turnaround time for the video, like the Bow Experience one. Me and my editors loved it. So it's like 2023. Proof of how long we have worked together. In 2024, Zach asked me if he could go completely exclusive for me and work for me in-house with no credit in order to him to be able to quietly work on his personal projects and brand without having other VTubers to ask him for more commission work. It's almost like that's how it works, you know? Like, someone does something for someone and other VTubers approach that person because they like the work. Right? No way. I know you wouldn't believe it. I know. But that's how it works. It happens to all of us that the person we are working with is going to be approached by other people. That's life. That's how this business works. You're doing a good job and people want to hire you. I know. It's crazy. I was happy to accept. I want to reiterate that this was Zach's decision and no one else's. Are you telling me that you actually did not lock him up in the basement and whipped him so that he would work for you and only you? That's crazy. I'm not sure about this. Here's a proof of Zack mentioning his wishes to be my in-house animator directly to my channel manager, June, back in December 2024, refuting Red's claims that I locked Sakramur up due to Boss Rush's success. I am still not sure about it. I am still not sure about that there was no tying up involved, but we will this is allegedly there was no tying up involved. But we will see. Yo, is it fine if going forward I don't credit it in the video subscriptions? Okay, thank you. I would rather just be more an in-house time thing for Bao after this beep thing is done. It's last commission I ever do anyone besides Bao, and what to make a name for myself through my own content and not really my work for others next year, which is completely fair, right? Screw, you're so dumb. Thank you. Which is completely fair. He wants to make his own money a little bit from Bao's editing job, and he wants to be a content creator. You cannot say anything about that. Why aren't you solving this privately? If you look at all the timeline from events from Nano's document, some of those messages date years back, which I just noticed now. I found out about this less than 48 hours ago, and they did not give me the common courtesy of talking to me privately about it all those years. My thoughts, feelings, my most vulnerable, darkest moment that I have shared in confidence with people I thought would be by my side years and years from now on, may have been used as an information to ruin my chances to have the same VTuber model as someone I thought was my friend, and I don't know how I can ever be the same after this. I would like to ask the community to refrain from spreading any harmful speculation. Everything shared in this document was done so with the express permission of those who shared it with me. I made this document with the intent to refute the claims what made about me in the screenshots. Thank you for taking your time to read this. So this was Bao's document. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think this is more sad than the Nano one. The Nano one is a cunt move, but as the wise person once said, business is business. But this is not business. This is betraying someone who loved you, who thought that you loved her. And I don't know, man. This is like I am not surprised that you wanna keep the people who work for you, right? I wouldn't be ever surprised by that. But I am surprised that you're willing to push your friends under the bus just so that you can rise to the top. Have you read Spy Dogs? Not yet. Not yet. What I wanted to say, I know that apparently, I don't know if you can access this anymore. I have it open so I can access it. So after the 2 document came out, Sinder addressed a little bit this thing, yeah. So what she said is, effective immediately, Red will no longer be managing, overseeing my VTuber activities. He no longer represents me as a creator, my brand, or my intentions. So this is what is known as mean girl drama? No wonder they make movies about this. I am not sure.
BRB, learning how to edit so Bao will tie me up as well, Behemoth Corpa.
Based. I'm sorry everyone, I will make a larger response when I'm able. So, obviously about this, the strangest comment is the first comment that actually ratioed the original post, right? And this person, Van Peaches, talking about it, that I remember playing Phasmophobia with you and hearing Red chat away next to you before you first debuted like 4 years ago. You told me he was your boyfriend. Then before we met up for TwitchCon, you switched up and said, just so you know, my manager is coming with me on this trip, as if I didn't know who he was. It's even ickier to read this tweet knowing he's your significant other and that you're probably going to try to avoid taking responsibility for hurting people who trusted you as friends by nuking Red's side of this deal. Allegedly. I want all of you to take this with a grain of salt. Okay? Like, it is allegedly, we don't have confirmations. It may have, this might be the truth, this may not be the truth. We do not know. Although I noticed that there was this other person who was like, are you also going to break up with him? Everyone in the ASMR audio RP community, which you came from, knows that. Come on. So apparently this was an open secret back then, and then maybe she rebranded and it was forgotten. We do not know. These are all alleged informations. There is no confirmation for anything like this. It was an open secret hereto for anyone with a brain. Okay, like, I did not know, okay? I personally knew nothing. So, I am not sure what's going to happen with this. Other than the its business is going to become a meme. The significant other. The way they interacted, screamed in. I don't know. This is just, you know, as long as we don't have anything to back this up, this will all be alleged. Okay, we do not know. She said that she will write something longer when she will have the chance. Is it really like lockdown? I do not know. Did you guys check the document about the girl who put out? The Discord is locked down. Ah, you did? It's interesting. Could you link it to me?
That's even more damaging.
Yeah. You think? Oh, the
When you
Discord
tell
is
your
locked.
alleged BF it's over, sorry babe, it's just business.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's better that the Discord is locked up, because now there will be so many idiotic haters who will just go there and tell her to go jump. And there is no need for that. There is absolutely no need for bullying, because no one will ever get better by getting bullied to death. Thank you, thank you. So I think that's a wise move. Let's see this document. So this is Miss Spite, the Cerberus VTuber, I believe. Yeah. Exactly. I apologize the white background. I apologize. I want to start by saying, do not send any hate to anyone involved with this. I only wish to speak about my experiences and give more clarity to those experiences. I know! I'm sorry! It's bright! My apologies, I give kiss. Mwah. Apologize for burning your retinas out. Every document is sad. This one's terrible. Apparently this one just came up right when I started streaming, so I have no idea. I do not know. Please use dark mode. I don't have it on this one. I have it on my Firefox, but it's full of gooning material, so I cannot put a Firefox. I'm sorry. Just bear with me. Just close your eyes and listen to my beautiful voice. Show us the goon. I can't! I'm sorry! I'm sorry. I apologize. I cannot show you my goon. I don't wanna get cheated. First and foremost, my love and admiration goes out to Nano for having the courage to bring all this to light. Artists are the backbone of our community, and taking advantage of her goodwill personality is saddening to see. I want to take the time to address what has been brought to light involving myself, what I have experienced over the years that coincide with these events. In this screenshot, the VTuber that is being talked about is very clearly me. Since the beginning of my VTuber journey, it has been written in my backstory and lore that I'm the daughter of Cerberus, and through unforeseen summoning mishap, the Greek goddess Hecate. As many may know, Cerberus is a species of hellhound, and I have been always incorporated the number 3 in my designs to follow the 3 heads of Cerberus in my early design, and when the artists were learning new model rigging techniques, I have opted for 2 other wolf heads on my shoulder as pauldrons to symbolically represent my 2 other hands. However, the repeated comments of, if you're a Cerberus, where are your other 2 heads, had pushed me to use broader term hellhound at the time. Fast forward to months to a year into my journey, and I started to receive harassment and berating comments and chat messages, Twitch and YouTube videos comparing me to Sinder and putting me down for being a hellhound. Making the definitive switch to Cerberus label brought me a sense of relief because of the last thing I wanted to be constantly compared or harassed at this point. I didn't want to be associated with her due to all the negativity that was thrown in my way. Right? I want to point out something. I think it's basically impossible not to take some sort of inspiration from one VTuber or another. The thing is that every VTuber, there's so many of us, and it's so desaturated that you will, even if you're not trying to, you will end up looking like someone who is bigger than you. Yeah, look at all the cat girls, look at all the demon girls, look at all the dummy mummies. There's always people with tentacles, people with fluffy ears, people like this, people like that. Of course, there are like very blatant copies who is like 1-to-1, and there is no excuse for that. But there are just ones who are like taking simply the same idea, right? The idea of a Cerberus, an idea of a hellhound. Like if you would have to design a hellhound, because let's say you want to be like that, you would have to take certain traits that are like, you know, shared with Sinder. Like there would have to be a hell, meaning flames. And there would have to be hounds, as in like a dog. So yeah, it's a dog plus fire. So basically, you will always have an overlap, right? Now, I know, it's crazy. But keep this in mind, right? Yes, a reference is not a copy. And big tits, of course. So this is the one what we had in the previous thing, where they were talking about that, oh, she's renaming herself, she's copying, yada, 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 right? As for the claims of unfollowing her and taking her ideas, I debuted my 2.0 Live 2D model May 14, 2022. On the same day, she decided to post her debut announcement for 1.0 Live 2D model. Leading up to this time, I didn't know who Sinder was at all. I had no idea she had fire in her ears or she was another hellhound. The creator space is broad, and I still stumble across creators larger than myself that I had not heard before. I never once stole her ideas. All I ever wanted to try is to be unique in my own way. So these claims that I was following her and then unfollowing and stealing her ideas are absolutely baseless. Let's see the dates. The dates, May 3rd, 2022, May 14, 2022. I see. It's almost like that sometimes people can get similar ideas without even knowing about it. I see. Her posting her debut announcement trailer the same day as my 2.0 debut seemed off, but I shrugged it off as a coincidence because things happen. However, this wasn't the last time something like this had happened. There have been multiple times where I have been something, and either the same day or shortly after, I was made aware or had discovered later that something similar had been posted, making me feel like I was being watched constantly. Can I just add a little something for this one? There are so many incidents when you will feel like something happens, and you're like, I feel like this person is watching me, what I'm doing, what sort of things I stream, when I start streaming, what sort of things I'm browsing. And you would be like, nah, it would never happen. That would be crazy. They must have, especially if it's like a bigger person. I am not talking about Sinder in this case, but something similar happened to me that I was watched by someone. And I was like 100% sure that I'm being delusional. And I was not being delusional because I talked to someone else and someone said the same about that certain person, that she was also being watched. So I just want you to know that you might think that you're being paranoid, but most likely you're not. You're not. You would think that people and VTubers will keep an eye on you, and they will actually see what you're into, and they will crawl into your Discord and do little homework, and They will know. You would think that it's accident, but if it keeps happening over and over again, it's not an accident anymore. Get the tin hat? Yeah, pay no attention to me. I tried my best to believe that it was coincidental and not ill intent on their part. I want to emphasize, I'm not talking about Sinder because this never happened to me with her. I'm talking about a personal experience with someone else. I am just saying that I can 100% believe that this happened. Okay? There was many times when I designed a new outfit that I was really excited for, but afterwards, Sinder would release outfits or model with similarities to it. I didn't think much of it at first, because it is normal to have some similarities or shared inspirations with other creators. The VTubing community is huge, space and similarities are normal. I'm not speaking to whether designs were taken as direct references for her. I'm addressing the need for unprovoked tweets mentioned in the screenshots above, and showing that I made statements to make it clear that I was not stealing her ideas. How can I copy something that was released, teased, revealed after my own? Oh, damn. So this was released in July 20, like the ripped shirt, small shorts, whatever. And this was September 14, right? On July 20th, 2022, Liv, my model mama, and I worked on those comfy goth girl outfits. I had rips in my t-shirt, a G-string shorts, spiked wrist cuffs. 2 weeks after Sinder debuted a similar outfit. I included the earliest image that I could find of Sinder with the outfit. I received many negative comments about my design from people assuming that I copied her when I debuted it 2 weeks before hers. I got called off-brand Sinder and just a bunch of horrible things. Not gonna lie, that is interesting. That is interesting. I am not quite sure if I am able to draw any conclusions just yet. Because the dates are there, and they are a little bit like suspicious and whatnot. But I don't know. It goes deeper. Okay, it goes deeper. I'm chilling. Okay, with the rest of the document, you might change your mind. Okay, for now, I'm skeptical. This could have been, you know, like having some ripped shirts is like whatever. Right? It doesn't have to be a copy or an inspiration or whatever. It could be just they might have shared something together. But let's see. Let's go deeper. I discovered this merchandise that she used for Uvu Market, and I had to do a double take because of the gray-blue skin tone used in the art. Several people thought it was me, and the similarities speak for themselves. I'm going to assume that this was before Sinder had like the blue alter ego. Because I think it quickly became normalized that she has a blue alter ego and she has the orange alter ego. No, she always had it. She always had it. Okay, then it's not too weird, right? Then it's perfectly fine. If she debuted with both, then I don't think that it's too weird. It's just a stylistic choice that she's a little bit more gray and dull. On April 29, I designed a Greek goddess outfit on stream. I'm a Cerberus VTuber, so it fits my lore completely. I mentioned, so this is last year spring. I mentioned that I may or may not get a future Greek goddess outfit because it's my branding. But 4 months ago, Sinder debuted a Heaven Okami inspired outfit that was white and gold, resembling a Greek goddess in the background for debut. She also included a Greek column. At this point, I felt like nothing I could come up with would be even slightly original to me. I'm aware of that nothing is completely original, but I still wanted my own identity. So we are looking at the picture that was like the white and gold, right? And I mean, okay, the topic is similar, but I don't think that the execution is similar in any way. But I do see what she's worrying about. Like, if she's already being called names, being called like an off-brand Sinder, that if she comes out with this idea, then she's going to get into trouble. It is completely different, but you have to understand that if you have a very loyal community, then they will always try to protect their streamers. And let's be real, Sinder has a very loving and loyal community. And even if she wouldn't want anything with her, the community would be like, oh, you stole this just to protect her. Right? So this is... I want to say that this is not anyone's fault, because for now I'm still not... I'm not like 1,000% convinced about this. Like, what is the thing I should be taking away from this? Is that Sinder is stalking a smaller VTuber to steal her ideas? I don't know, man. Is that what you think? Another inspiration? You don't think that she has enough ideas on her own? 100%? Those are Greek columns? Bro, they are columns. This is just... Okay, we will see. We will see. I am giving a benefit of the doubt because I don't like putting everything into one basket, right? I will keep going, but for now it's a strange coincidence, right? But I want to give the benefit of the doubt to everyone. Right? On April 20th, 2024, I debuted a new model from my model mama, RVT. I got a hoodie with a cute design on top. It had side bangs covering my eyes. Oh no, I already feel like I know where it's going. Oh, fuck. I am trying. Bitch! I am like, I know where this is going. I literally finished. You know what? Do you want to know something pathetic? I literally finished drawing a Sinder fan art. I just posted it yesterday. I wake up and she is getting cancelled. How the fuck is this fair? Like, I don't want to go to my homepage, but I will pull up my twitter.com/ what am I, Skuchen VT? Right? And you have that. I literally just finished it. Yeah. Fuck me with a break, I guess, because I just literally finished it. Didn't age. I was like, that's so cute. And I am 99% sure that this is where the thing is going to go to. I just finished it. Because I was like, it's amazing. I love the outfit. It didn't even age 24 hours. I don't know what to tell you. Fortune is back. Yeah, Fortune is back. But like, it's okay. It's okay. Let's sorry, that's the other one. Where did I leave? Oh, there's so many my experiences I don't even know where they go. My RNG is godly. No comment. The timing was not the best, but it's not your fault. It is what it is. It's what we will take. So yeah, she got a hoodie with a cute design on top and had side bangs covering my eyes, which is yeah. Gee, I do wonder where this is going to go with that. On April 4th, 2025, Sinder debuted a sports hoodie with the side bangs covering her eyes similarly to me. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. No way. Ain't no way. Oh. That... Bro. Ain't no fucking way. A year later. Listen, I don't... Let me think about it for a split second. I don't think it's a problem that Sinder got a pajama outfit. I don't think that just because she has the pajama outfit that Sinder cannot get a pajama outfit. What I find a little bit interesting is perhaps combined with the cover eye thingy. That's a little bit interesting because you can have a pajama or whatever without the eye thingy. But also that I'm 99% sure that she knows that this girl is getting hate for the similarities. And as someone who is the bigger creator, you will not get hate for it, but she will. And if you are actually taking inspiration from someone on purpose just so that that person will get shit, because she will. How many times you hear it that, oh, there's another streamer who slightly looks like Shy Lily, and then people try to cancel her for whatever reason. Apparently you cannot be a fish anymore because, oh, only Shy Lily can be fish. Or literally take Iron Mouse, a pink hair demon. You are not allowed to be pink hair demon. Sorry. Only one pink hair demon. That is all. No more. So I understand, but I also have to take it accounting how much of a lack of goodwill have been coming out of the documents that we have seen so far. And I wouldn't be surprised if this would be like a little bit of like, I'm going to show her who is the better hellhound sort of thing. Or just like gently push her into graduation. Or like rebranding as something else, you know? It's not in your face, but I guarantee you that she got some backlash for it. Not the G word. I apologize. But what else were you thinking? The worst thing is that I think that Sinder is wonderful and she's probably full of original and amazing ideas. And again, the only thing that comes to my mind that this is unnecessary. I don't think she needs to throw people under the bus. I don't think she needs to take exclusivity with her editors and artists. And I don't think she needs to bully a smaller VTuber just to show that she is the alpha and the omega. This is entirely unnecessary and mean. I don't want to say evil because we are still waiting for her side. I'm sure that she is gathering something together and she will come out with her reasons and we will have to respect her reasons. But from what we have seen so far, it is what it is. I'm not sure if I feel too happy about it. It is definitely a bit sussy. Hello, new people! Thank you so much for the epic primer. I am so sad that we have to meet in such circumstances. I hope you're enjoying the commentary and whatnot, and you are enjoying the business. It's just it's crazy that there is always more and more and more things coming out. Welcome to VTubers. We have drama. Not every VTuber has drama, man. Like most of us are chill as beings. We just want to like look at boobs. And that's it. The TTS muted. I just turned them off because people were spamming. It was unusual for me. Skill likes boobs. That's the drama. Yes. Or draw them. Yeah. I have the document as well. There's still like a little bit of this one. There are still some instances I do not have screenshots of. For example, I remember posting about my first ASMR stream, and the day I was supposed to do said stream, Sinder plugged her ASMR channel. I thought it was a bit soft, but I promise you that I had so similar experiences with someone else. When I announced something and they announced something right 5 minutes after, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm being watched. I am getting fucking PTSD, bro. I'm in trouble. I'm in fucking trouble, man. The paranoia. You know, like you keep telling yourself that there is no way that a big streamer would go down to your level and just like poke at you or copy you, right? Because they are big. They already made it. Like, what do you want from me? And then something like this happens and you're like, oh shit. Oh shit. Waiting for the Skudax. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. This community is still connected. Unironically, you wouldn't think, like, it seems like such a big bunch of people, but basically it's just a handful. Cinder did ASMR before? Yes, of course. We know that Cinder was in an ASMR community. I don't think she's wondering about whether she started ASMR because of her or anything. It's just that she suddenly plugged her channel. But this could be innocent. It could be just like she saw it on Twitter and she was like, oh yeah, I should do the same, right? Like it's just an offhanded tweet. It doesn't have to have any malice to it. I don't think it was anything more than that. And that's what I'm hoping for. I'm trying to look at this from a neutral point of view. Okay? I don't think that she's that evil manipulator that some strangers on the internet will think her to be. I think she's a very successful VTuber who is on the grind and wants more and more. And because of that a little bit of greed, she's making bad decisions. But I don't think that she's this evil, worse, devilish, horrible, awful person, you know? She's going too hard. Yeah, it's like once you get into the grind set, you kind of forget how to be human. And you have to understand that the amount of money a streamer of Cinder's caliber is making, we are not talking about thousands of bucks. We are not even talking about 10,000s of bucks. We are talking about hundreds of thousands of bucks. What she must be making from here, there, and everywhere. So this is very important to her. She's making bank. And she's very protective of her source of money. It is just business. Exactly. Yeah, it is unironically, it is about business. I don't think she actually wants hurting anyone. She's just protecting her business. Okay, so the day I was supposed to do the stream, seeing their plugged her ASMR, I thought this was a bit suspect but brushed it off. I don't have screenshots of the comments and bullying that I received from her community. Now, this is a bigger problem. I don't think anyone's community should be bullying anyone. It doesn't matter whether they are in the right or whether in the wrong. I think a calling out should be more than enough if something is happening, but bullying someone just because they decided to announce ASMR, like, you guys are so stupid. Not you per se, but like, let's say her community who bullied her. If you care about ASMR, then you get more content. Why would you bully? And if you don't care about ASMR, then just scroll away, bro. You don't have to like bother someone and bully someone into some bullshit. If you don't care, then scroll over. If you care, then more free content for you, you idiot. Why are you... Whatever. There were too many that it became too much to keep track of and just started ignoring them. Because I never wanted to save images of their words that hurt me. I didn't even want to read the harassment comments in the first place. I just wanted to be left alone and be happy in my own pace. Which is fair. This is why you should never read comments. There are always like some 1 IQ person who wouldn't even be hired at McDonald's who thinks that he has the hottest take about your life. It's not worth it, bro. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's always the idiots who are the lightest. I just received a DM on January 25, 2023. I will not disclose who the sender was. Ooh. The sender expressed to me that they were getting bullied by Sinder and a certain members of Cinder's community because she too had fire in her ears. I never responded to the DM because I wanted to stay away from drama as much possible. I actually do not know who this person could be. Hey, you popped up in my feed, and can I just say I love your design? I have a rather odd question, I suppose. Have you had any messages from VTuber Sinder regarding your design? This may seem out of nowhere, but I'm only asking because I had made an OC like a while back, and I was accused by and others for stealing her design because of my dog girl had flames in ears, and her fans claimed it was exclusive. This fucking word, that word exclusive is going to drag me off of this cliff. Always the bloody exclusivity, man. Is it not? I swear to God, yeah, exclusive is the word of the fucking day. Everything has to be exclusive. Oh, I'm sorry. I have boobs and vagina. Please just get rid of them. You're not allowed to be a girl. I am special. I'm the only girl with boobs and vagina. Okay? My bad. You cannot have it. You're copying women. Ugh, how dare you? You know what? I'm gonna set myself on fire just to piss some community people off. Okay? I'm just going to be standing there. It's like, yeah. This is fine. I'm going to be the fire space cat VTuber. Hell yeah. Where was it? It was this whole big ordeal on Twitter. So I wondered if anything had happened to you. I would like to clarify myself. I'm not saying your design looked like hers. I was scrolling, saw your totally awesome design. When I saw the flames near the ears, I had a flashback and thought to myself, oh no! So I guess this just my curiosity getting the best of me. Bruh. That's sad. And you know what's sad? That she was right. That's what's sad about it. Yeah. She didn't know because she didn't get an answer, but she was right. No, they didn't send a picture, and we do not know whether who this person is, unfortunately. I'm just very saddened and disappointed in this situation. I had my suspicions about this, but I have never wanted to be part of drama, so I kept quiet. I have also seen what happens when a creator stands up for themselves and receive major backlash, even if they are in the right, so I never vocalized my concern. I always design my own models. I got an inspiration from Cerberus with the Chains and Spike, Disney's Hades, and because I call myself a god girlfriend, I was inspired by Sam and Amber from Danny Phantom, plus many other of our goth crushes that we had growing up. I focused on myself and my friend. Meanwhile, I had eyes on me the whole time. Knowing that I was being watched and talked poorly about really hurts, especially when they never attempted to interact with me. I did my best to go through and what I could and get appropriate screenshots. It's crazy because I didn't know who Sinder was until she redebuted her live today. I just wanted to exist peacefully as a VTuber and spend my time drama-free. I woke up this morning in shock. It's terrifying and hurtful to know that someone could attempt to blacklist me when I have never even spoken to them. I hope going forward that no one else has to experience anything like this. Hi, Alana! Thank you guys for being supportive. I'm sorry, Alana, you're cancelled. You're kinda similar looking like Sinder. Sorry. Easy cancel. I'm sorry, the next document is going to be about you. I am writing it personally. It's
massive
exclusive.
Update for the homeless watchers.
Exclusive design, Miss Smug, you're in a pickle. Excuse me.
40 years with the loveliest Kuskdil Bongo Tap.
Hiya.
Thank you for being such a wonderful space people talk Kato. Thanks for all the great content, ladies. Ooh slappies.
Space people talk. It's just business. Yeah, it's nothing personal, kid. It's merely business. Thank you guys for being supporting towards me. I love this community so much. Please go and give love and support to those who have unfortunately been involved in this situation. Please support Nonetheless, who is brave enough to speak up, and other VTubers who are affected. Please support my first model mama, the wonderful You Live. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm an idiot. And also my most recent model mama, the wholesome RVT. Thank you for taking the time to read this. I don't think I have read this in so long. My brain cells are going down. It's just business. It's true. It's true. I don't know, man. I don't know what my take is from this. I have a hard time believing that this is all out of jealousy and malice. It's more like I do not want to believe it, you know? You read Priva? Thank you. I actually want to believe that this is just like a bit of an exaggeration, and there is the truth somewhere in between the two people's opinions, or 4, 5, I don't know how many tweetlongers we have, you know? Document number 4 has hit. I mean, there is not another one after this, right? I mean, I know the
4 years, Nyan.
The one with the boy, but there's 2 more. Wait, which one? There's 5? Wait, what? Whoa. I know about the boy. But who? Who else? Oh, the Sacrament. Can I get the link in my DMs? Because Twitch chat is just being whatever. I know about the boy, right? This is Rainy, if I say it correctly. Rain? There's so many boys.
Because my last TTS was 07, gonna post it again. I think Asku was secretly being smart with the choice of being a cat girl. I mean, it's reverse psychology, no? Everyone would think cat girl is too common, so no one wants to be one. Therefore our Asku turned out to be one of the few cat girls out there. Kek.
Bro. True, I guess. It's over for me. I told you, I'm lighting myself on fire. I will have fire in my ears from now on. Some tools might become unavailable due to heavy collaborator use. Oh my god, there's like 90 people! I see. Busy day. Busy day, gentlemen. Busy day. Reading it right now. Damn. Okay, well, let's see, I suppose. Exclusive! Okay, this is going to be a very unorganized, but I will try and keep this brief. I don't think that they read specifically deserve any more attention after hearing what they have said about me, and also how working with them has. First, to address this. Oh shit, Red, oh that's super weird. Okay, so this is Mr. Scaramouche's tweet about wanting to go fully with Bao, right? We already read this. I'm sorry, Sack. I'm gonna call him Sack, okay? Because I can't remember longer. I have 1 IQ. I asked Bao to go anonymous and in-house because I had been wanting to focus on my own project for 2025. I had spent pretty much all 2023 and 2024 doing video for others and was having a lot of people/companies reach out asking me to work with/for them, and I am not good at saying no to work opportunities, since in general being just an editor is not a long-term sustaining thing in most scenarios, hence why a large majority either turn to becoming managers or of their own content or their own content creators with their own platforms. So I just wanted to be left alone this year, work on other things than just editing for other people, which is why I wanted to be separated from my commissioned work, since I do not like the idea of just being labeled an editor, which is perfectly fine, yes? My dude just wanted to focus on it. He picked one person he felt comfortable working with, and that was Bao, right? And I guess Red did not take it that well, I believe. I'm not going to repeat these ones because we already read it in the nonetheless document. But as a refresher, it's just Red is complaining about that apparently Bao stole an editor, which is not true. When me and Sinder initially discussed working on a music video project at TwitchCon, everything was fine and friendly. However, the part that is stated as practically jumps through hoops is, well, a bit of an overstatement to say the least, since they had asked me a significant amount of times, trying to get me to work with them after I told them no multiple times. I only said yes because they offered to double pay. Wise gentlemen, get your bag. Make them pay. Get it, take it, sleep on the money. You wouldn't happen to be available for a music video in a week or two, would you? Oh, I'm completely full every day this month, and the earliest I could do is November. He says that in late September, right? Just checking, thank you. MP, I'm 100% down for one after that day though. Sorry to bother you, but you know the exact release date, since I could try working on something to fit in if y'all want. By the 22nd. Okay, is it alright if I let you all know in 2-3 days? This month is dummy busy with... We don't know. With what? With something. He's dummy busy with, naughty things. Hey Red, thanks for waiting. So been trying to figure it out if there was any feasible way I could slide Sinder into my schedule this month, but between moving in my new apartment this week and the Halloween album, 7 music videos, I think November 9 is very earliest I can start. I'm very sorry. If there is any project after that date and you would like me to do, I can look you all into my calendar 100%. Again, very sorry for any inconvenience. How long does it take for you to edit a music video? It depends on the complexity, the length. So optimal would be over a week or 2 for rush, right? How would you feel about me giving you everything for the music video now, work on it in between your other project, and have it to me by the end of October? Bro. Bo. I'm sorry. If you don't know me, hi. I also do art. I'm an artist. And the bow slipped out of me because I got so baffled at the shortened deadline that I almost fainted. As someone who knows how it feels to cook on a project for like weeks, I was just a little bit like, okay, yeah. Why not? Yeah. I really would love to be squeeze you all and absolutely would if I could, but I generally don't have any days free until November 9 the earliest. This month and start of November is literally just an ass beating for my schedule. Okay, thanks though, Zach. You're missing out on a good one. I don't like, this is not even gaslighting. This is like emotional manipulation. I do not like that. I don't like it oh, you can't take it, but it's a good one. You're missing out. Oh, you will wish you would have taken this. I know that you're busy and you cannot do it, but how about you just do it by end of October? I don't like it. Listen, I do not understand where this guy gets his cockiness. Because I'm going to be honest with you. If these DMs would come from Sinder, I would be like, yeah, sure. She achieved a lot. She's a great, huge VTuber. She's successful. She have done so much. But this guy, I do not know what he does in the background, but I would lower the cockiness levels. She probably feels like it's him. Or you mean he feels like it's her? Right? Like that her success is his success? I don't know, man. The cock levels are way too high. Way too high. Mr. I'm going to do my sex toy instead of my girlfriend. But, okay, whatever. Allegedly. When was it you were free
Good
again?
to catch you live.
Hiya! I live. When was it supposed to be free again? Things have been pushed back a lot, Law. November 9 is my last music video for Bow until like the first week of December, I think. When is Sinder coming out now? When it's ready? Lo? SpongeBob? Lamau, to be honest, I will probably start on it a day or 2 after to wrap up Bow's music video in that case. Wait. They split it in a funny way. This song has a lot of typography. Is this something you're good with? Can I hear it? If not, no worries. Just so I can get an idea. Is it English or Japanese? It's English. Lots of animated text with different fonts. But yeah, that's fine. Is it just one still image she's using for artwork? No. I can send you more details in a week or 2. Yeah, that should be good. Just... I don't know what HMU mean. Just, when you got more info, I'm super down. Hit me up. Oh, okay. I apologize. I don't know. Hit me up. Okay, so this was October 23, right? Cinder got community noted. Oh, wow. Okay, we will check that also. I do not see the community note. You are a big fat liar, mister. You have lied to me, you cheeky man. Refresh? Von Guide? Am I getting Von Guide? I don't know, buddy. I am not seeing the community / the note. There is no community note. Ban that guy. Easy ban. Do you see community notes on your page? Yeah, why? Do you see it? Proposed note. Got him again. I don't see it either. It's just business. So, this was the end of October.
4 years of the Space Cato.
Hiya!
Skaffiske heart.
This was end of October, and this is early November, right? If I believe. Are you available? Sorry for getting back to you so late. All good. I'm still 100% down to it. I would like to be able to start like on the 1st or 2nd week of December for like mid-December release, if that's okay. Dead SpongeBob. We were hoping for November release. Now, mind you, it's already the 12th, so half of the month is gone, right? If I understand it right, like half of the month is already gone. And he's like, yeah, that would be impossible for me. Like I said, I'm still super down to do it and really hope to be able to work with Sinder on the video, but my schedule is always super packed, fully planned, weeks and months ahead without much wiggle room. Just let me know what y'all would like to do or just a feeling. What if we pay you double? Okay, that's a good offer now. That's a counter offer that I don't know how much his fee is, but that's a good offer. Like that. Yeah, now we are talking. Finally, the business. I kept hearing magics and miracle about all this business. And now we have the business. Okay. You can send the invoice to Beep whenever we will get it paid ASAP. Also, I'm not sure what they're on about with Bao not knowing about me working with them, since I asked Bao with Cinder and Red standing right next to me at TwitchCon if it was fine, since I had agreed to do all the Halloween album, but would probably miss one of the songs, and she had no problems with it at all. Okay. I come bearing gifts. I hope the girl is liking. Also, the stream was pushed back for the reason of the video wasn't done yet. Song was going up at 2 p.m. if I remember. However, this part really got under my skin due to the fact it was just straight up not true. And if something goes wrong in the video production line, no matter who's at fault, the blame will fall to the editor animator pretty much every time. I'm still not sure why the stream was pushed back. So it felt like I was getting passive-aggressively blamed publicly on stream in front of thousands for the lateness really upset me, since the video was not late even under the very tight deadline. So he given it on the 29th, right? This is where he came bearing gifts. The first full master until the 19th, and when asked to make a teaser version as an ad for the end of the video for their merch on the 21st, which I was not informed at all prior to planning. I also skipped going home for Thanksgiving after a family member passed. Bruh. I would have asked for triple for that. Skipping Thanksgiving just so that you can overwork after a tragic event in your family. I don't know. Yeah, that's a commitment. That's but like that he did a commitment and then he got shit on. I get this video done and rushed the hell out of it. Entire video was done from scratch in a little under 2 weeks. There were quite a few both visual and audio assets I did not have at the time that even remotely resembled what the final product would sound like. So I felt this was an attack on my work ethic, which is something I take quite a lot of pride in. I'm starting to sort of notice a pattern where they are just a little bit devaluing artists' works for one reason or another. I do wonder what was the real reason that the stream was pushed back. It's just business. I'm not sure if that was business. I did not receive the merch assets on the 27th as well either. You did it nuts. Everyone loves it. Thank you so much for grinding this out, Zach. The fans are gonna go crazy for this one. I swear to God. If there is time to make edits to it, oh my God. That's a lot of fucking timestamps, bro. Oh, can you do it this and 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 this? During the choruses, the shot of the girls can be zoomed out a little more to show more of them. Vienna's verse is very gray, black, white, and should have more blue tone overall. At the end, Tricky has pink eyes instead of yellow. This is the most important part. I think they agree. Gray desaturated filters on the artwork should be greatly toned down or removed from the parts where it's shown, especially during the choruses, so a lot more original. Oh, that sounds like a lot of work. Holy fucking nitpicking. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. If you paid for it and you double paid for it, you should be allowed to nitpick. But since there is such a tight deadline thing going on, you should be reasonable with the nitpicks, right? Because you're asking this man to basically not bury grandpa and not eat at Thanksgiving just so that you can put up a random music video. And now you can call my priorities skewed, but, you know, family, work. I don't know, man.
Happy anniversary, partner.
Hiya.
How's the Vtuber drama slop today? This feels like it can be similar to the Amaranth drama.
Oh boy. I don't think there is too much similarity between that, because I don't think that if the tweet longer comes that Red is an evil manipulator and he actually pushed me into everything and I haven't done anything, then I will come back and bow down to you and say that my apologies, you were right. It's the only way. I don't think that's happening. I don't think that will happen. I don't think so. Right? But the NTR, this just TMI, ma'am. The question is, will it be a real or a fake though? You know. So he had the change. Even with the revisions and all the extra trailers, the video was completed and delivered on time with enough time for YouTube to process the 4K versions. There's probably more that I should clarify since I'm aware this unbelievably poorly organized, but I'm very tired and don't feel like giving any more energy to these people. If there is anyone who has questions for me, just send me a DM.
Bro, the guy is an editor, not a sweatshop wage slave.
You think? I don't think so. Base guy? Yeah. So, yeah, that was Mr. Editor's POV. You can be both. Come on. Anymore, I think this is all the documents that have been given to us today.